Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have another part of the Very Veggie Legacy. Right now we are working on a wellness skill and we ended up having a negative pregnancy test from the end of the last part. But apparently, Fern has now taught herself how to levitate, so that is something that we are working on. But we're not doing too bad skill-wise, so she's almost at level 6. And then flower arranging's currently at level 2, so she's not doing terribly. We just kind of have to work on, those two skills a bit. And she's having like a weird thing with the fridge right now, but there we go. We got a new wellness skill, which is super cool. And she wants to grab a drink out of the fridge is what she's trying to do. But I'm going to let her come over here and actually make an arrangement. Let's go ahead and do just maybe some holly. I'm trying to kind of keep them a little bit cheaper for now, just because they don't really pay off that well. So I also want to go ahead and buy some of those starter flower seeds. See what we can kind of grow in the backyard and see what they have to offer. And I don't know, just I feel like if we have flowers in the backyard, then it's not costing us money, so we end up having a better profit, is kind of what my thought process is. But I hope that you're all doing well. Well, Sammy. He's feeling dazed. He's dealing with some burnout, and there's some random person at the door, but maybe I'll let him come over here. Maybe do some programming. I feel like that's pretty logical. He feels like he's doing too much creativeness, so maybe we'll do that. And let's go ahead and sell this. It's not worth pretty much anything. That was worth a whole 10. So that was not worth it, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and maybe plant these back here. We've got some begonias. So I think maybe we'll just put the garden kind of at the back. Apparently I have to drag and put them out, which is a little annoying, but so be it. Um, Let me just do this. Okay. She is much faster than I am, so let me pause and put these down. But we have acquired the gardening skill. Let's go ahead and plant these. I guess we're gonna go ahead and join Carlos. He invited Fun out, so why not? And she dislikes gardening. Okay, so we are back, and we're trying to just kind of work on her skills. So she does have a new... Oh, neutral chemistry is not that good. I mean, it's better than, like, awful chemistry, but maybe we'll go ahead and hang out with Carlos. They did go to something in San Myshuno, but I think it'd be kind of fun to do something a little bit more interactive. So maybe we'll start cloud gaze. I kind of want to go to the park. Okay, so we are over here at the park. So we have to friendly, socialize, be silly, share interests, and tell jokes, which we can do all of that. That's pretty easy to do. So let me just kind of queue up some interactions here and just let them chat. I love how I default go over to romance. I don't know why, but that's always like my default thing. Okay. Maybe we will ask him about his taste in music. Discuss interests. I did have an option for pickup lines, so she is clearly feeling some sort of way about him, but he just decided to go ahead and go to sleep on the bench. So apparently he's not feeling the same way. But we'll go ahead and wake him up. I'm going to let you work on your programming skill, I think, Sammy. And then let's go ahead and tell him a dramatic story, see if we can maybe wake him up a little bit. And then let's go ahead and do an impression. Um, Discuss interests. And what else? Ask him about his taste in music since we didn't get to find that out. Okay. We have to talk about stars of sky watching, so we can do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and do just another impression quickly. I don't know where she thinks she's going, but um, let's do talk about constellations. Okay. And then why don't we go ahead and watch the stars with Carlos? They just became good friends. Okay. Oh, is this a romantic interaction? I saw some little like hearts going, but I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of cute. And it's now a suggestive conversation. I wasn't meaning for it to be anything, but now they have a romance buzz, so let's go ahead and share close knit tips with him. We learn that he's single, and fun is definitely not that. Okay, maybe we'll go ahead and brighten his day. And do another impression. Let's see. Maybe we'll just do something simple, just like a little checkout. He looks a little worried about that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get her to show off her tattoos. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a fun little interaction. And why is first kiss already an option? Um, I'm gonna run with this a little bit because we have been having issues getting pregnant, and I just don't know if it's not something where her and Sammy just aren't compatible in that manner. So I'm gonna just try and run with this a little bit and see what happens. And should I be going after somebody like Carlos? Absolutely not. Um, he kind of gets around in this save, so probably not my best thing I could be doing, but they're together, so he finds her very attractive. So I guess we'll go ahead and let him know that she also finds him very attractive, and we'll compliment his appearance and just kind of do a few little things here, but we definitely are not getting a gold. Let's see. Do I do the seductive dance? Because I find that very funny. And we did just level up our romance. Look at these two being cute in the background, watching the stars. Will these two just go ahead and do whatever the heck this is? Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm gonna let you care for yourself now. He did level up. But, like, this dance is such a wild interaction. And, like, I don't know. And I feel like it goes on forever. Like, I genuinely question why this interaction is as long as it is. I'm gonna speed through this. And now we're going in for the first kiss, which I should probably try and hide headlines for. Let me see. You can tell that I played The Sims 3. Um, there we go. Eventually I figured out the cheats for things. Okay. Well, that wasn't the oh. Okay, I was gonna say that wasn't the cutest first kiss, but like now she's got permission, she's just going for it. Oh goodness. Okay, this one's kind of cute though. The kiss and the lane interaction's kind of cute. Um, there is a venue closet. Do we do it? Like, honestly, I know that I shouldn't be doing any of this and that I should be working on building a business and doing like all that stuff, but let's just go for it. She's not getting any younger. Okay. And as soon as she's done, Lily, she gets the romantic trait. Oh my goodness, I feel like all of this is a sign that she's not meant to be with Sammy. And, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Okay, so we are back at home, and we have some flowers to come over here and take. They don't sell for great, but I think I'm just gonna come over here and harvest everything. It doesn't look like we have to water anything. Masterly perk, skillful sleep. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna say yes. I don't entirely know what the skill mastery stuff is, but I'm gonna take it. Even though now she has a hangnail. But yeah, it doesn't look like we have to water anything, which is interesting. But let's come over here and do... What do we have? Um, we can do a summer's morning. Let's do this one. Anything that's not going to cost me any money. Some little pink begonias. Go for it. Carlos is looking for a new job. Sammy's off at work right now, so everything's going fairly well. But we are just going ahead and working with the pink begonias, which honestly they're very pretty. I should probably turn my headline effects back on so I can see like skills and everything, but let's go ahead and sell those, which we do make a profit on when I don't spend any money. And let's see if you want to come over. He's busy right now. She does not look very happy about that. Can we ask him to clear the date? Okay, so he said yes to that. Um, Let me just queue up some of this. And then maybe we'll just do it here, because she's already here. Okay. Here comes a Carlos. Let's see, we'll start off by telling him an inside joke. I don't love that woohoo is one of the very first things, but maybe we'll come over here and brighten his day. What else do we have? Ask him about his health, maybe. Okay. We're not doing too bad. Maybe we'll go ahead and just do a few little things here, like a little checkout. All clear, no need to fear. Okay. This is about to get very awkward. Sammy is now done work, and he needs some amusement, but I think I'm gonna send him for a jog. Clear his mind after work a little bit. I think Carlos is possibly doing a painting right now. But let's come over here and kiss his hands, and let's see. Maybe we'll ask him about his taste in music, because I feel like we never got an answer on that. And then we can go ahead and discuss color theory. Alright. We'll offer him a rose. This isn't too bad. She does need to kind of go to the bathroom soon, but maybe come over here and get some water. Okay, and then we'll declare love publicly, I guess. And then we can go ahead and let's go ahead and try for the pregnancy. Absolutely being a little bit wild with that, but you know. Oh, she's all of a sudden very badly gotta go to the bathroom. Did the water drop it that much? Okay, come over here. Hi, Sammy. What's up? Brittany. I didn't realize that Sammy was friends with this, like, random celebrity. No protection was used. I have the option for a pregnancy test, and he just, like, walked in, and did anything happen out of that? Don't think so. Okay, let's get you to take a shower. And then come over here and do an impression, maybe. See what we can do for, you know, the date and such. We'll go ahead and do a bit of a sexy pose. And confess attraction. Not going to ask to be romantic partner. Why do we have another woohoo option? Let's go ahead and do another impression. And then you need to come and get something to eat. Okay. Let's go ahead and let these two do whatever they are doing. And then maybe we'll go ahead and do... Sure. Um, Maybe we'll just do this a second time. And Sammy noticed that one, so now he's feeling a little bit jealous, and things are probably not going to go well because it says that he's thinking about breaking up with her. Oh goodness. Drifting love from jealousy. I feel so bad. Because I do quite like Sammy, but like, I don't know if it's her, just like the two of them, but something's up that every time I've tried, there has not been a baby. So, like, I do have wonderful whims, but like, even on like the higher fertility days, nothing comes out of it. Okay. Well, we're not doing terribly. I'll probably only need like one more interaction for a gold date. I'm gonna get you to clean up though, just because it's a little bit gross in here. And then how about we do a little bit of a Brighton day? And what else? Let's get to know him a little bit, maybe. That should be enough. I would think. There we go. We got the gold. So I think I might just let her come over here and do a pregnancy test, and then maybe we'll go ahead and head off to bed. Okay, so we did not have a positive there. Oh, the poor girl. She also is on her period, but like, she has never had the chance to conceive, and I feel bad about it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead and end the date cheerfully, maybe, and then I'll let her go ahead and get some sleep, and we will pick up in the morning. Okay, so we are back. She is feeling dazed. And Carlos apparently wants to go out on a date, so apparently that's what we're doing. But yeah, she's not feeling her best. So I don't know what's going on there, but she's feeling a little bit dazed. She kind of woke up just not feeling her best, and um, yeah, I don't know. She's not into it. So let's go ahead and maybe just interact with him a little bit. Let's go ahead and ask him about his style turn-ons, maybe. And physical attraction, that is a big list of turn-ons compared to turn-offs. And one of his is taken Sims. That does not surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and keep finding some things out about him. That's a lot of things. Okay. And she's like, yeah, I'm going inside. I'm gonna let her head up to the bathroom though. She is currently dealing with a little bit of a situation. So maybe we'll come up here and just change this. Let her go ahead and do that. I don't think I've ever been to this lot. And then I don't see him. What do you mean? I'm just gonna hang up the phone. Um, is he behind? Okay. Why wouldn't he be out here doing push-ups by the garbage? Let's go ahead and maybe ask him what's wrong. I don't think you've ever seen that interaction, but we'll see, I guess. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's odd that she's not feeling great after, like hooking up with him. Or maybe we'll come over here and like ask him about his fertility, see if everything's good that way too. But yeah, I feel like there's gotta be like a WTD involved. Which, if there is, then, karma, but I also feel kind of bad if that is the case, so, um, Maybe we'll ask him about his romance style attraction, because I don't think we know that yet. And then let's go ahead and give him a little bit of a kiss on the neck. Okay. What else? Let's just go ahead and queue up some little interactions here. She's now starting to feel tense. Okay. Let's do another little tender neck kiss. Really weirdly. I don't know. I don't know. Can I give you a flower? Will you take my flower? Alright, we'll go ahead and offer him a bit of a massage. And I honestly, I'm going to ask him to go get tested, I think. Because I feel like there's gotta be something. Let's do it. Let's ask him to go get tested. Because she's not feeling well. And she's apparently having the worst day ever. But okay, he's gone to get tested. I should probably do the same thing for her, to be completely honest. So, woohoo. Okay, go to the doctor. We'll see what's up. Not the best way to end the date, but we gotta do what we gotta do, and we're just gonna wait and see what happens. Had such a great time with you. Awesome. She's ending the date feeling absolutely very angry. So the day could be better for her, but yeah, she's not feeling well, and she's also on her period, so she's dealing with a bunch of that stuff too, and I don't know, something isn't right. That's what I thought. Okay, so there is a WTD involved, and it's not one that's entirely curable. So that's going to be an interesting time to play through here, but if I get tired of it, I'll just cheat it, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it for now. Um, let's go ahead and ask him, because I'm almost certain that it's who it's from. Nothing else makes sense. So let's see. Okay. It's what I thought. So we did end up getting this from Carlos. So I'm gonna go ahead and announce the news of ours too, I guess. Not that it really matters, but you know, he may as well be aware of it, but you know, it's from him, so it's a little bit unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? Um, I guess there's nothing to lose now. We can do a frenzied kiss, because like she is in a terrible mood. She just wants to go and kick garbage cans apparently, but unsatisfied. Um, which one? Physical intimacy, woohoo. Which honestly, those being his don't really surprise me all too much either, but let's just go ahead. There's only two options I have. I can offer him a massage or I can do a frenzied kiss, and that is it. Okay. Can I try this frenzied kiss? I don't know what it is. Okay, well, it's a cute interaction. But, like, she is in a terrible mood. Hold hands with Carlos. Yeah, we're probably not gonna do that. But he did just, like, up and leave us, so. Okay. He's clearly not busy. Like, he keeps coming back every time we invite him back. I know, like, she is too angry to do everything. Can we maybe just, like, try and create a date, see if I can get her into a bit of a better mood? And maybe just go, like, back to his place or something? Um... He doesn't like the romance stuff, so that's kind of why I'm removing that. So let's just... Okay, so we're over here and these two are having a time, so apparently getting back here was what they both wanted because they both just kind of jumped at that opportunity a little bit. I have had them socialize a bit, but like that was fully all on them. And yeah, I don't know. Let's just share worries about woohoo, I guess. But like, I feel like these two are having a very hard time keeping their hands off of each other. We are now up to romance level 6. And one of these times I'm going to remember not to put funny on these lists. Okay. Why is woohoo an option? They just woohooed. The last thing they need to do is go for it again? But I mean, like, I do have the option to suggest back-to-back woohoo, so they technically could. Okay. What are we apologizing for? Sure. I don't know what happened and why there's an apology, but like she's feeling happy now, so I guess that's what matters most. Okay. Let's just... Do I go with the suggest back-to-back woohoo option? Guess I could. And the romance dynamic is apparently steamy, which, oh, doesn't really surprise me all too much, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the date. Let her go ahead and take care of some of her moods and her needs and such, and then we'll head on home, but... Okay, so we are back at home. I highly doubt that she is because she is on her period, but we're doing it just in case. There's no way. Okay. We have a whole other dilemma going on here. Inconvenient from out of relationship pregnancy. Oh, goodness. I was not actually expecting this to happen. So I guess I was onto something then, that the issue was with Sammy. Okay. I don't know what to think right now, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, maybe we will confess to having cheated with Carlos. I mean, he knows that already, but I feel like that's a good kind of way to open the door. Okay. I need to, like, change my camera angle. This one that I have going on is not it. But I lost them. Where'd they go? Okay. There's a bit of a baby bump there. You can see a little bit. Okay. Confess, I guess, because he already knows. It may as well be done. Okay. I'm gonna let fate decide this, I think. I don't know. I feel like it's up to the game. Okay, so there was no change, so she still wants to have a baby. And, I'm letting fate decide this one, too. So the romance dynamic is strained, which, you know, makes sense based on the circumstances, and it's only about to get more strained here because, these two are now separated, but not only that... Okay, let fate decide. But yeah, not only are they separated, she's expecting a baby from somebody else, and it's somebody else that is a friend of Sammy's. So, okay. Let's just go ahead and... Is that an option? Um... Interesting. Okay, so I guess my only option is sharing the big news. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that, which This probably isn't going to go over well either, but okay. I'm going to let fate decide this again. So, anything out of that? Other than his fear of death and fear of failure? Okay, so he knows it's not his. There's also the cheated on Sammy one. And then we have stole partner. Oh goodness. He's got a festering grudge. But he's going through it. Out of relationship pregnancy, he's horrified, and this is going to be interesting to kind of see how it plays out, but I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's definitely going to be kind of interesting to see, but I think this is a good spot to go ahead and end this part. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, you can hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post 2 to 3 times a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications for when I post, hit that bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on. And I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, lovelies.